What's going on, everyone? Today we're taking a look at Ancients Reborn. This is a mobile 3D MMORPG similar to RuneScape and Curse of Eros, so I think you guys will enjoy this one. In this game, you can level up your combat stats. Let me just put on a weapon real quick. You can level up your combat stats, very similar to RuneScape. Oops, let me tap this guy. You can decide to level up your strength. As you can see on the left side here, I can choose between leveling up my strength, dexterity, or defense. And that will change my accuracy plus 10 if I'm using strength, and block minus 10, and other stat modifications depending on which stat you're currently leveling up. You've got a bunch of different skills, general skills they're called in this game, such as fishing and mining. As you can see here, I've caught a bunch of different fish, well, a bunch of the same fish. Your money looks pretty funny in this game. It literally looks straight up like money. I think that's pretty funny. You've got a bunch of different gear slots in this game, 15 different gear slots, and you can equip a bunch of different kinds of gear, like these boots right here. You can enhance your gear in this game. Your gear can go from +0 to +1, +2, +3, etc. And your gear has sockets, which you can socket with crystals like this, which will give you plus poison damage or poison resistance, etc., etc. You've got a great leaderboard in this game. The reason it's great is because you can decide to show inactive players or not. You can choose to show global leaderboards or not. So there's 3 different servers in this game so far. If you choose global leaderboards, you'll be able to see the leaderboards for everybody in every server, all compiled in one place. So that's really awesome. You can compete with everyone in the game, not just the people of your server. I like that a lot. So is this game pay to win though? Is this game pay to win? I don't think so. Maybe that'll change in the future, but so far all the membership will give you is 2 additional worker slots, which workers, let me show you something real quick. Let's equip my fishing rod. When you go to gather anything like fish or ore, when you tap the node, you will be able to decide to choose the top option to hire a worker, which will automatically gather at that node for you for a set amount of time. Or you can decide to manually gather that node yourself, like that. So that's what the worker slots are used for. You get 2 additional worker slots if you get membership, 96 additional bank slots. I'm sure what the developers are doing is heavily incentivizing membership at higher levels by making mobs drop a bunch of different kinds of loot to incentivize you, or to make you want more bank slots, which will incentivize you buying membership. So that's probably their monetization model, which is totally fine. It's not pay to win, it's pay for convenience. You get 5 additional marketplace slots. That's really useful. Not pay to win in my opinion, but it's very useful. There's a marketplace in this game like an auction house, but there is no player-to-player trading. I don't know if the marketplace is fixed or free, meaning if it's fixed, you have to sell your items for between X and Y amount, or if it's a free market, you can decide whatever price for every item. I don't know if it's fixed or free, but maybe we'll check that out in a second here. You get unlimited teleports to town, that's okay. So the membership doesn't look pay to win, but does the other stuff look pay to win? We have bronze shards here, which you can buy from the marketplace, which will enable you to enhance your gear from +0 to +1, etc., etc. I don't know if you can get these in-game through regular play, but I would like to hope so. And I think you probably can if I'm going to make an assumption, but I don't know, so don't take my word for it. But if you can't, then this is super pay to win. But I don't think that's the case, hopefully. We've got our choice between 3 different colors of cosmetic capes. I hope they add more cosmetics because that's a great way to monetize any game without adding unnecessary pay-to-win elements to your game. So hopefully they add more there. And you've got your pickaxes, and rods. So when I gather from this fishing spot, I can sit here in AFK, I can put my phone down and leave and come back, and I'll have 100 fish if I give it enough time. If I buy that master pick, or I mean master fishing rod, I can do the same thing up to 250 fish. So it gives you more AFK time. It's not pay to win, but it's very convenient. And you also have pets. I believe you can have one pet out at a time, I'm not sure. And I think the higher tier of pets just look cooler. Maybe they loot faster, but I'm not sure on that. But they will just automatically loot for you, and I don't think they fight for you, and I don't know if they can level up or fight, but I do know that they collect loot for you. So you've got, so this is a theme park based game like World of Warcraft, or yeah, like World of Warcraft, where you will run around and pick up quests. I personally am a grinder. I like grinding, and I don't like quests. So I've just been grinding. I've done a couple quests here and there to see like if they give you a ton of experience or if they give you like really great rewards or anything. But it seems just like pretty standard, you know, like whatever, like a decent amount of experience, a little reward here and there. So I'm a grinder, like I said, so I just said, screw it, I'm just gonna grind. So that's what I've been doing. And I'm enjoying it. I don't know if I probably should be doing the quests, I'm not sure, but it doesn't seem to be mandatory, and there's not a lot of them. It's not like World of Warcraft where you go to a town and there's like 15 quests all over the place. There's like, this is the first town in the game. After you get out of the tutorial island, which is right there, you'll end up over here, and I've done like 3 quests here. You'll find them like one at a time, and if there's any quests available, you'll see them on the map. So it's not like World of Warcraft where it's just back to back to back questing. It feels more free than that. Like I said, I've been just grinding and fishing and stuff, so I've been having fun without doing quests. Unlike Curse of Eros, in this game there is a guild system, thank God. You've got ranks, you've got leader, officer, valued member, and recruit. You've got a bunch of different guild skills even. You can increase the percentage of your members' stats. You can increase their experience rate, and you can level up your member slot skill to get more member slots in your guild. And then that's for the guild manager probably. Did I go over stats yet? I don't know. We've got a bunch of different stats. You know, your standard attack accuracy, blah, 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 and then a bunch of elemental damage stats and resistance stats. So that's looking pretty good right there. There's no crit, there's no dodge, there's no, I don't know. It looks pretty good though. It looks pretty good. We've got a bunch of different elemental stuff at least, so it's looking all right. Got a bunch of combat skills. So the combat is very similar to RuneScape. You choose to level up your strength, dexterity, or defense while you're fighting. And there's also weapon skills. I've only been using a heavy weapon, so I've got heavy weapon level 8, but if I were to find a fencing or piercing weapon, I could start leveling up those skills. We've got metallurgy, blacksmithing, a bunch of general skills. Looks like 5 in total so far, and they're probably gonna add more, I'm sure. There's no wood cutting yet or anything. There's just mining, blacksmithing, fishing, cooking, and metallurgy. I don't know what metallurgy is exactly. I think that's like, isn't that like the same thing as blacksmithing? I don't know. But anyway, let's see. Is that everything? I'm probably forgetting something, but I think that's basically the basic fundamentals of the game. I will show you a little bit of combat so you can see what that looks like. The combat animations in this game are very bad, I'm not gonna lie. You can see for yourself how bad it is. But I think the game looks really cool and has a lot of potential, and a simple combat animation is something that they can easily fix in the future. It's something they really need to fix, in my opinion. I think it looks very bad. It looks really, really bad, but it is what it is. I've still been enjoying the game. I've been having fun, so I'm okay with it. But I know that's gonna turn some of you guys off because that just looks real janky. But I think that's pretty much it. There's no classes in this game. Like I said, it's just like RuneScape. You just use whatever weapon you want to use, and that's basically your class for the time being. I guess I can... Oh, I can't zoom out very far, but we can take a look at the game map. Oh, wow. Is this the entire game map? Okay, so the game map isn't very big, but I guess Curse of Eros is the same way, so I really can't complain. Maybe there's more complexity to it, like for example, on the right side of where I'm at right now, on the other side of this lake, there is a dungeon. So maybe there's a bunch, I'm sure this zone looks like a dungeon infested zone. I'm sure there's tons of complexity in this map portion right here by a bunch of dungeons and whatever. So it looks like there's a couple towns. Yeah, not a super big game map, but they do have a few different biomes. Looks pretty interesting. And I'm going to probably spend some more time exploring the game and figuring it out. And when I do, I will make more content. So if you enjoyed this content and you want to see more Ancients Reborn content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. As always, everybody, I love every single one of you. Be kind to your brothers and sisters of planet Earth. Be good. And I will see you again real soon.